with the SEC ruling is not an issue on press freedom.
Galing ako ng kahit nagkatulog ako.
Okay, sir. Sir, earlier in your speech, you said that the issue on the SEC ruling against Rappler is not an issue of press freedom. But at the same time, during your speech, you were giving comments about the media and about Rappler and Inquirer na sumusobra na kami. So what does that mean, sir? You say that this is not an attack on media, but you also have attacks on media in your own speech.
Let me give you an example. Huwag na tayo lumayo. Your inquisitive mind goes beyond its normal proportions. Bong, ayun na. You know, I just, tingnan ninyo yung a daily dose of your medicine. Bongo intervenes in the 15 billion. Who gave you idea he can intervene? Where is his signature? Where is your statement? And where is your even a point of reference? Dumadata, ang dami talaga sa akin. But look at, alam mo, hindi ako mag-ibang puro bilyonaryo to. Sa totoo lang. Putangin na ba? Tanungin niyo kung sino yan. Uy, ito mga ganito. It seems to appear na intervening because of that money. The things that you are telling, it never happened. Pag magtanggap kami na gano'n, ipasa namin doon sa proper, if it's the Justice Department, it goes to the Justice Department. If the subject matter here is about transportation, it goes to Tugade.
Sir, first of all, you're digressing from the question. Secondly, we also got SAP Bongo's side before publishing the story.
But
So,
even if I do or I do not know that, tignan mo yung headline mo. Is that really a work of a sensible person? He's not a military man and he what? You think you can convince Lorenzana and the guys there, you can bribe them? Or you would think that sila papayag kami ang mag-bribe them the way I talk, the way I've been firing people? Tapos tingnan niyo yung what do you know about also the vote that Bongos intervened?
sir, as far as we're concerned, we've already addressed the issue of fairness on that article. Can you just answer, please, the question?
Hindi kita maintindihan. Okay, what's the question? I am now explaining even with your article. Find a way na magsabi ka nagtotoo, nag-intervene kami. I'll give it to you. And if you can find, I will ask Bong to resign tomorrow. Work on it tonight. Let me know tomorrow and I will fire him. If he did intervene, even for one word. Kasi kayo, tingnan ninyo yung mga article ninyo. Maligaya kayong gawain nyo sa kapwa-tao ninyo yan araw-araw. Just because you have the power of, press freedom. The issue here is not press freedom. The way your masters, the elite, yung may-ari niyan, and you are not even constitutionally allowed to go into the media with the pretext of yung depository. What kind of a salam of it is that? Well, technicality, the Constitution does not really allow your company, of which you are a worker of that company. You are a Filipino who has allowed to abuse our country. And you are an active participant of that. Ayan ang mahirap. In the name of the Holy Grail of press freedom.
Thank
Yan
you.
ang totoo talaga yan.
Thank you, Pia. Next question, Ms. Rose Novenario.
Sumobra kayo. Pati ako ilang. You're not only throwing toilet paper, you're throwing shit at us.
Hi, sir. Good evening
Sumobra
po.
kayo. Talaga.
Sir, good evening po.
Yung amo mo, anong kaso niya? Why do you do research about people? Why don't you research about your own company you're working with? It's not to be a group of companies Lopez before. They borrowed billions from itong bangko na DBP. They never paid. You know what happened at the end of the day? It was condoned by the powers because they are the elite. Yan ang ano. Dapat kayo ang kalaban ng mga komunista, hindi kami. Inquirer. How long did you hang on to that goddamn Mylong? 50 years. Nag-expire na lang, they were continue collecting the rentals there when it was no longer theirs, money of the people. Tapos, ang sabi, poverty, sulat, it's poverty. Kayo nga yan ang nakawan dyan. It's not a question of risk freedom. It's a question of abuse and protection by the elite of this country to hold the power. It's about time that kayong mga mayaman, putang ina huminto kayo, kakaabuso ninyo. Ginagamit na yung media eh. Pag nagpamakalin niyo kayo mga inquiry, yung pala magnanakaw kayo. Ito naman sinaraise from 1 billion taxes. Why don't you trace that up? Pagdating kay hinaris, naging 8 million na lang. Kaya sabihin ko sa BIR, ipakuha ko. Karami yung skeleton in the closets. It can contain almost 1,000 warehouses.
Ms. Rose
Bastusan. Bastusan tayo. Pero kayong mga yaman, hindi kayo makakalamang sa amin. Wala kayong makuha sa amin. Tignan ninyo, one of these days, I'll file a plunder case. Pag pinayal ko plunder case, you will go to jail without a bail. Tignan ninyo. Mga gago kayo. Yung inyong mga reporter, they will be allowed to criticize us. But you go to jail for your crime. Or crime. Pero kayo, you continue being employed. Hindi namin ipasira. Hindi ko ipasira yan. Bakit ko ipasira? Hindi ko kilala yung putang inang sect na yan. Puro Aquino yung trabahante dyan. Bakit kami ang curtailment of press freedom? Katagalan ninyo naglumilitse sa amin. Pakitae na nga, tinatapon ninyo sa amin. Kayong pa kayong magsabi ng curtailment of press freedom. Masyado ninyong abusuhin yan. It's a privilege in a democratic state. You have overused and abused that privilege in the guise of press freedom. Hindi nga kayo. You did not know that you were working for a government. Who owns the property? It's not a Filipino. Anong pangalan yan? Hindi na kayo nahiya. Oh, no, of course not. You know that it is being funded. Baski sabihin hindi not owner. You are funded by foreign money. Are you not ashamed of that? No. Nandyan sa newspaper. Hindi voting, hindi mo naintindihan ang corporation law mo. I'm not saying that they are investors, but their share as non-voting. But it does not say voting. The law does not say that. It is in the investment. Ano ka man? Whether your share votes or not, that is immaterial. You have the money and that yung Rappler mo was being funded by a foreigner. And you had the goal to attack people using foreign money. Yung sweldo ninyo, galing roon yan. Basahin mo ulit yung article ngayon. Today's newspaper. Bakit ka magbuting? No need to vote. You can influence. Kung sabihin mo, I will withdraw my exposure. But it's yung mga, ito. Sana yun? Kaya, i-research mo nga mabuti kung saan mo nakuha nag-intervene si Bo. Yan, you prove it to me one word and I will tell them to resign. Pero for your information, mayaman to. They own the biggest printing press in Mindanao. May newspaper rin ito. Kaya kung sabihin ko, atakihin ko sa probinsya, patay kayo. Dito lang kayo sa Manila, sa probinsya, binabakbakan kayo. Ayan, gano'n, wala yan, pabili lang yan, yan. Yang doon, kung anong sinasabi namin, totoo, dito, totoo. Well, I said, I want the presidency. Wala akong tao, wala kayo. Pati kayong media kalaban ko, puro basura kayo binigyan ninyo sa akin. Oh, now. Ngayon, ayaw pa ninyong matalo, nananalo na ako, sige pa kayo. Eh, di, palabas kayong baho. Natin lahat. Huwag lang amin. Meron kami tinatago, ladies and gentlemen of the media, we all are. We are fit of clay. Tao tayo. Ilabas ninyo yung sa mga amo ninyo, kasi ilalabas ko yan. Ganun lang yan. And they are, what are they protecting? Their business. Do not give me that shit about truth about improving the Philippines. How do you improve the Philippines? By what? Establishing a newspaper, then hanging onto a property of government for so long, making money out of it, paying no taxes? Is that what you want for the Philippines? Ganun lang yan eh. Lopez, simple. Tanggap ka ng pera. Sige ka tanggap ng tanggap because you are crazy with money. But you do not even honor the other guy's money by giving him for what he paid for. Tapos ikaw pa ang masama. Okay, anong tawag ko sa'yo? Di putang ina ka, mukha kang pera. Ako na yung nagbayad, hindi mo na ginamit, tapos ako pa ang masama, pinapalabas mo. Ano ka, let's check ka. Sabi ko, gusto ko nga kayo makita na I would release the day, I would be very happy. Magkita tayo ng isang, I'd like to ask you one simple question. What that question is, why are you a son of a bitch? Oh! Sabihin ko, ayun, ang tanongin ko sa kanila. Why are you a shitting son of a bitch? Presidency, ito is hanging, ito hanging. You come up with the federal setup because that is what I promised to the Moro people.
Sir.
Tapos, pag may eleksyon na, you elect a president, that is my advice. You follow the, or whatever. And you call an election, and I will step down. Hangal lang sabi no, itong mga gagong, yan na hindi raw ako baba. Sino may sabi sa inyo, bakit? Ganon ako ka, palambasa itong mga putang ito na sanay sa gusto nila.
Sir.
Yung mga lahat na mga magbubukid, yung mga mahirap, wala kaming prinsipyo, sila lang. Anak ng putang ina. You pretend to be the intellectual giants.
Sir. Last question na lang, sir. Sir, is this a message also to other news outlets in the
Yung
Philippines?
sila ang na presidente, pumutok yung Marawi. Kung siguro, baski buntot ni magpakita doon. Sige ba?
Sir, is this a message also to other news outlets in the Philippines that if you continue to be critical of the...
But, nababaw siya.
News outlets in the Philippines that if you continue to be critical of the administration, the same thing will also happen to you. What happened to Rappler?
Look, why should you complain if I am critical against media? Are you not critical of me? Kaya nga, kung kayo mag-criticize, okay, kami hindi. Kagaya nitong, itong komunista, sige revolt. Mass liberation, whatever. Kung ang magsabi, kung ako ang mag-revolt, revolutionary government, everybody starts to yak. until kingdom come.
All right, thank you po, Mr. President.
Wag
Maraming
muna,
salamat.
tunos, Ito, panahon ko na, every time, hindi kayo. Alam mo, deep down, after all has been said and done, deep down sa pagkatao natin, magkita tayo, I can embrace you, I can shake your hand. Putang ina na. Sampal ang makuha mo sa akin. Magkano lang man ang sampal? 25 pesos. Tang ina. Tayo, alam natin eh. Hindi man tayo nagmamalaki na mahirap o mayaman. Pero galing tayo doon. Kung saan diyan, pare-pareho lang tayo lang. Kaya nagkakaintindihan tayo. Kaya hindi ako nagpapakaya. If you are critical, if Rappler is critical and saying about, sabi ko nga eh, let's do it with honor. Prove it that he investigate Lorenzana and company and all of the Navy and military if they got even a call. Pag na-prove mo yan, he resigns. If not, I ask you to leave Rappler. And we will organize a new publication.
Okay.
Ako hindi, pero marami na akong kaibigan ngayon na, alam mo na pagka-presidente ka, suddenly marami kang kaibigan, mahirap o mayaman. Hindi ka presidente, mahirap lang ang kilala mo. Yes, ma'am, hindi ka man mayaman, hindi ka rin mahirap. Maganda ka lang.
Thank you.
Kasi kung mahirap tayo, wala tayo dito. Nga. Mahirap tayo, hindi tayo aabot tayo nandito. At this hour, trabaho pa kayo. Doon nakis pamilya ninyo. O nasa shopping mall kayo. Ay, hindi naman lahat eh. Lahat ng yung hindi ko binanggit, lahat akin yan. In the sense that they just tell the truth. Sa akin naman, you want my friendship? Yes. Have I ever asked anybody of you in my entire life na dito, pag-usapan mo to, explain mo sa kanila na gano'n. Have I ever done that? In my life, including nasa Davao pa ako, na may sinabi ako na, oh, sige, ako ang nagagastos sa ano, atakihin mo yan sa ano. Ako, sinabi ko sa kalaban ko, putang ina kapag nakita kita, sasampalin kita. Alam mo kung sino yan? Kung hindi kita mabaril, putang ina ka. Hanap siya ng reglo. Kasi makita kita sa airport o dito, sampalin kita. Dali mo lang magtakbo dyan, maliit man ako na tao. Kasi ang mahirapan, kasi malaki. Ang aking ibig sabihin is, do it with moderation, and do not use words that tend to cast aspersion on the character. Kasi yung mga yan, may mga anak yan. May mga kaibigan. And just because we are in government, they think that, kaya itong media, they think that we are already hungry for money. That ganon. Mamaya hindi kami dineclare. That's our business. Hindi naman namin nanakaw yan. Ngayon, sabihin ninyo, makuha kayo, magwarawara kayo. Saan ninyo kinuha yung basura na yan? Someday it will come. Maybe after my presidency. Ako naman, abogado. May nagkamali ako, centavos dyan. Okay. Plead guilty. Probation. Oh, less than 6 years later, you go out of prison. Wala nga. Ano ba problema sa akin? I can mix it with the mga priso o doon ang babalik ako sa kahirapan ko noon. No? Alam mo kami,